Yo, yo. Let me know who's in here. Let me know who's ready. Let me know who's been waiting for this. We got one hell of a show, folks. We're about to pop it off. All right. Enough of that. All right, so who's in here? Say hello. Don't be afraid to say hi. Y'all know what it is. Tonight we got a special guest. He goes by the name of Joey Oz. Some of you might know him as Joe. Some of you might know him as Joseph. But by the end of the night, hopefully all of us will know Joe a little bit better. Know what he's been up to. What he's about to do. Where he's come from. Where he's going. Just so everyone knows, it is an open topic. You know, Joe kind of wanted me to, write down some questions. I said, dude, I know you. We're best friends, but I'm gonna ask you questions like I don't know you. And Joe, if you're watching this, give it a like. Say what's up. He asked me to give him a call before we pop this off, or a text. So I'm gonna do that now. Make sure he's ready. Make sure he's pretty. Um, just to get it out there, he is a far away from me. So we're gonna have to call him. We tried to set this up before, where we do an in-person interview, and by God, we will. But for now, is the time being, we're just gonna call him. He's a busy man, so I'm gonna shoot him a text. Make sure he's ready. So for those of you who are watching, get your questions ready. Um, and Joe says he is ready. So, like I was saying, get your questions ready. You know, in the chat, if you ask a question, I will relay it to Joe via the phone. I'll ask him live, and he'll give an answer for you to be able to hear live. Like I said, hopefully, at some point sooner than later, we can get him in person and in studio, and get the ball rolling. We got to start somewhere though, and I know there's a lot of you that are new to Joey Oz, so this will give a chance to get to know him better. He's been behind the scenes, doing his thing. He's been doing it for a long time, and I think we owe it to him. Ooh, Adam Carlson. Hold on, Adam. Let's get Joey on the phone first, but we will hit that question. Glad to see you, brother. All right, Joe. We calling, bro. We calling. Hopefully he answers.
Yo,
Yo, what up, brother?
how's it going, man?
Well, you're the lucky first caller. Guess what you won?
Disneyland?
Down the road, hopefully, if we can raise enough funds through this, we're monetized now. So if we can get some donations, we will go to Disneyland, my brother.
You better get that donation button up on that page.
Hey, it is. Hey, by the way, for those of you who are watching, if you feel like you need to donate to the cause, this is the charity right here. But anyways, Joe, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
You enjoying your Friday night? Do you have
Uh,
tonight off, or are you working?
I'm working. I'm always working. I literally just walked out the door actually from working with someone who's here for an upcoming project.
Oh,
She's
exciting.
recording right now as we speak.
Is this
I'm
the
outside.
person that you guys had fly in?
It is.
Oh, wow. Super exciting. Super exciting.
Wait, I think you know what? I think we kind of already talked about it on a live stream, so I don't think I got to keep it a secret anymore. But it's her name's Casey. I don't know if you've heard any of her music or
And
not.
that Casey is the one that you and Jimmy Don through Sick Fucks, when you had your studio, you guys kind of found her and brought her up, correct?
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
that's exactly what happened.
So
And
now you've
we
showed
hit it
her
off
to
right away. So,
you've showed her to Mad Child, and he obviously, he sees something in her.
yep, yep,
Awesome,
that's
dude.
exactly it. It was on a whim too, honestly. She had done a chorus for him, probably I want to say like yeah, a couple months ago now, and I kind of sat there for a bit. And after this last song, he wanted to do something similar along those lines, and it was on the spot. Like, hey, can you call her and see if she can fly out like right now?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And she did, like, no questions asked, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Dude, that's so cool. Can't wait to hear. So is this a song that's going to be on either the albums, the Shane 1 and Shane 2, or is this a whole new, like?
You know, the Shane 1 and Shane 2 is they're already done.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it's printed up. We've got boxes of them just taking up you know, all the space. But yeah, so she'll be on the next project, which we're already it's underway.
Okay. Okay. Right on. So you had to request time off to come out and talk to us right now, I'm assuming.
Well, I don't know.
You
No,
make your
I
own
don't
rules.
request time off. I mean,
That a boy. That's what we like to hear. So, and I'm pretty sure, we kind of talked about this, but I made it. I don't know if you're watching on the live stream while talking, but, I guess I wouldn't recommend it, at least with the sound on, but
no, I'm not. I'm not.
okay.
I actually. Can you hear wind? I don't know. I put some headphones in,
You're
so
good,
I don't gotta
dude.
hold the phone to my
You're
head.
you're good. You sound good on my
All right.
end, and if you don't sound good on their end, well, I think they're just gonna have to deal with it.
I'll tell them to
But
turn their
yeah,
phones up.
leave in the comments if you guys can hear Joe all right. If you can hear me all right. If you can see this. If you're blind, deaf, and dumb, I don't know how to help you. Um,
we're installing a braille feature soon.
that's the next. We're working on it. We're diversifying.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is, I told listeners that they can put any questions that they have, and of course
Yep.
a good friend of ours, Sir Kingsley, Mr.
Kingsley.
Adam Carlson was the first to comment. Um,
Amazing.
Before we hop into his question, real quick, we're gonna get to
Yeah.
that. I
Okay.
I do have to tell you that another good friend. Speaking of. he hopped on my Facebook and messaged me, and he asked me to tell you and to bring up, about your latest song, which hopefully we can dive into in a little bit. But Nick Lundquist wanted me to tell you, so shout out Nick Lundquist. That song, "Leave a Light," really moved him, and he really felt it, and he just wanted to remind us, and you specifically, that him being a longtime fan since day one, he's still inspired. So
That's that's amazing.
well,
Honestly, yeah. If you hear from him or if he's on there, or just tell him I said thank you. Like how much it means to me. Like it goes beyond words. Like the response that I'm getting from this because it's way out of a zone that I've been in or ever really explored. So
yeah, and I kind of wanted to dive into that a little bit later if we get more
hmm
viewers, but it's definitely got to be moving for you because I mean, you've been this guy behind the curtain, and you've done your own solo project in the past, but as of lately, even before you started working with Mad Child, you were kind of behind the curtains, trying to do this stuff with Jimmy Don and Sick Fucks, and doing the producing. Well, he produces the
yeah,
beats, but
I've pretty much always been the guy behind the curtains for
well,
whatever reason. I think I was doomed to be that because of my name choice.
well,
If that makes sense to you.
no, yeah, yeah, Wizard of Oz, of course,
Yeah.
of course,
Okay.
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
I set myself up for
but
failure on that one.
you make all the things happen. And hold on a sec.
No, it's not bad. It's a very good thing. It's teamwork is where it's at. It starts there. So
Hey, we got a listener. B Crunk is asking to turn up the volume. Can you not hear me or can you not hear Joe? Uh, on my levels, Joe, you're pretty well up there, so I don't know.
I could check. See.
I mean, no, there's nothing on your
I think
end. I can turn.
okay.
I mean, but
What if you accidentally had it muted in this whole entire live stream that you don't realize it until it's done that you've just been
that would
talking to
suck.
yourself?
Everyone's just like, hey,
Like okay, that's
that's
cool.
the problem with live streaming, dude. Like, it's so sketch because you never know, and that's we rely on the viewers to let us know, But
Yeah, yeah.
you are not muted, sir. So
Good. Okay. Yeah, and the fact that it's a live stream too, like you can go ahead and tell them too. I did not. I thought this might be previously recorded. I have anxiety, and I
dude,
was sitting there for like 20 minutes, like this. My phone's gonna ring, and I never pick up my damn phone. So
no, and that's, dude, I really appreciate it. And even us being friends, you're very busy, and I try not to bother you. And there's times where you don't respond to me. So, oh, what up, Kunkel? What up? We got,
Kunkel,
yeah, we got Kunkel.
bruh,
So Kunkel, let me know. Oh, he said both. Um, okay.
both. Oh shit, bro.
Well,
Hit that one button, the one.
yeah, we're up there. So, yeah, maybe it's you, Kunkel. Clean out your ears. I don't know.
Kunkel, get a new phone, bro.
Get
Just
off
fucked
that
up.
3G, bro. Put in your headphones. Yo, that's, but anyways, with talking about your anxiety, dude, like and you picking up your phone and doing this, like I know you're. Oh, Adam says it's his setup, so we sound good.
Oh, okay, good.
But yeah,
Thank you,
Joe,
Adam.
I mean, you taking the time, like I really appreciate that because
Always,
I know you're
man.
really busy, and you know you're not only, you're trying to juggle your life, and I know that you're flying back and forth to see your family, and
Yep. Yeah,
you're
which I haven't been back in like 6 weeks now.
that's crazy, dude. I feel for you. Like, and speaking of that, that new song you just put out, Dog Tags. You mentioned something about that. I wanted to play a clip from that, but you mentioned, and it really hit me out. You're grinding so hard for this that your kids feel like you were basically ignoring them.
Yeah, it's that's the hardest part because they're too young to understand exactly what it is I'm doing. Like they're excited that they're obsessed with like Tom McDonald and Mad Child. They were in awe when I was coming out here to do that, but they also don't get why I'm not home. So they're just too young to really fully understand it. So
Right.
that's the hardest part.
Right. Like,
Definitely, by a long shot.
well,
I will
yeah,
stay
they
up
probably think that you're
48 hours straight doing music, and that's cakewalk compared to missing children, like missing
no,
my kids. That's the tough part.
dude. That's 100% commendable. I mean, but what life, you're obviously doing this to give them the life that they deserve, you know, like, and,
Yep.
you know, as the saying goes, hard work pays off, you know, and I honestly believe for you, sir, that that's gonna happen. I mean,
Thank you. And yeah, I set myself. I don't know if you noticed, but not long ago, less than a year now, I got a tattoo with Jimmy Don. We both got the same one, and it says 2022.
that's right.
It's because we at it was an NF concert we were at, and it just dawned on us. Like we were watching, and we were like, I don't know, something hit both of us at the same time. It was like an energy shifted, and we shortly after went and got these tattoos, and then just basically made it back. Like 2022, we're gonna be there. We're gonna get there by 2022. You know, like I don't know. And then next thing you know, here I am. So I guess
Right.
things are moving in the right direction.
Well, dude, you're definitely taking leaps and bounds compared to a lot of us, you know, like you're chasing that dream, and you know, it started off as, you know, three of us in a basement recording,
Yeah. Yep.
to, you know, us just kind of doing our own thing, and you know, out of the three of us, you've been the most progressive in your career. Like you've stuck to it, and that's just it, and it's something we've all believed in you, and like Adam just said, we all believe in you, bro. Like, and
That's amazing.
dude, we've
It's
always had your back, bro, and it's just it's more than you just being a friend. It's like we see a talent that's it's undeniable. Like, and coming from a place where we did, like the town that we grew up in, bro, like no one wants to really see
hmm
you succeed. Like no one's ever gonna like pat you on the back and say you're going places. But like I said, with you, it's always been undeniable. Like, and not to
I,
not to stroke your ego, like, but you know, you got a ways to go. But
oh
you're on that fucking
yeah,
path,
no,
dude.
yeah. There's a ways to go. And let me tell you, this is not for the faint of heart. It's yeah, it's a grind. I basically if I tried to list off everything that I do here, it just wouldn't make sense logically trying to
Well, and
understand.
I'm assuming you're probably sleeping in the computer chair.
Yeah, or
It,
just
it
not sleep.
well, it was kind of funny. Like Mad Child was saying the other night that you know Joey doesn't sleep because he's a freaking alien
Yeah, yeah, that's what he called. That's my nickname now, the alien.
or French fry.
I
Like
take little short naps. You know, honestly, I just have to keep telling myself or French fry.
he's probably got like 1,000
That,
names for you, dude.
yeah, that shit came out of nowhere. It was honestly, I think it was like he was just doing a post or something. That he said something about French fry and Duran Duran. I
What
don't
the fuck? Yeah,
know. Oh,
fucking random. So one thing I wanted to ask is like, is Mad Child always Mad Child, or is he like? Obviously, I
hmm.
don't know who he is as a person, but is he like Shane, or is he always in that Mad Child state? Like,
Well, Shane is Mad Child. Mad Child is Shane. They do
right,
not. There's no separation. This morning, for example, he came out karate kicking the air and singing, and I just both me and Casey, because she's here, like I said, just kind of looked at him. No, no, too early. Stop.
he had his coffee and he was
Like
feeling
that
it,
is him. Yeah, yeah. That's just him. And then he'll spend his hour in the bathroom as you see him every morning, uh, jumping on and making his posts and stuff like that. So
right, right.
while we all got to take a piss, waiting for him to get out.
See, this is why I like doing this. Like, we're getting your side of things, like, because it's all
Yeah,
rainbows and glory on his side. You know, like,
yeah. No, it's yeah. Like ask away. It's this is real life, and I know he's on the direction we're going now too with everything is that it's just embrace who you are.
right,
Like
for real.
embrace your downfalls, embrace your struggles. Like stop. Like I think it's like socially unacceptable to have issues.
No, yeah, then that's what's
Everybody
weird.
tries to
Like
hide them.
that's what's weird. Like what you said fits perfectly on social media. Like when you're portraying
Hmm.
yourself, but in society, it's okay to say I have depression, I'm sad, you know.
Yeah.
But when you're on social media, if you bring up that kind of stuff, you're almost scolded for it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, oh
like
yeah, especially yeah. A lot of times you just get blasted, or people just make fun of you and make things worse. I don't know. People can be like, just people can be evil. People can be hateful, and you just gotta have thick skin.
no, and
I guess I'm
I've seen that transition. Like you know, when Mad Child first started doing his thing, I felt like he was, and I get why. Like he was so stuck in staying what made him famous and what made him popular that I don't think he realized that his fan base had kind of grown from that, and that they were going to be
Yeah.
so accepting of his recovery and who he is today. You know, like, and I see him
Yeah,
like
we've had long deep talks about this.
yeah, and I see him. You're obviously getting through to him. You're obviously, you know, you guys obviously are mentoring each other in some way, shape, or form, because like I see him each live stream kind of just stepping into himself and being more comfortable. Like I remember when he first started doing his live streams, you could literally see him shake. You know, like he was so
Mhm.
nervous to be back in the scene, and now he's really just he's fluid with it. You know, so
Yeah, yeah, and one thing about Mad Child, like on a like just knowing him as a person, like on a personal level, that you don't get to see, you know, kind of goes along with the question of is he Mad Child all the time, which he is. And it's that this guy is so passionate about what like his audience and his fans and his I won't call them fans, just like the family that we're building of people
right.
that support it. That he'll do whatever you need. Like he just wants to give everybody what they want to hear, what they. So a lot of times it can get in his head sometimes too. I feel for him, like he's and as an artist too, like seeing negative comments once in a while,
Well,
like no one wants.
you see them and you try to ignore them, but they're in your head when you're laying there alone at night. Those comments still replay in your head. I mean,
Exactly.
as much as
He told me something too after like this Leave a Light song. He's like, all right, now it's going, man, for you. He's like, he gave me, like, we sat down and he really wanted to get this across, that you're gonna see negative comments, and you're gonna see, it could be one negative comment out of you know 1,000 positive comments, but that one negative comment sometimes can just sit and fuck with you. You'll be laying in bed thinking about it. You
yeah,
don't know why. Like,
yep.
it doesn't even matter at the end of the day.
No, dude,
But
and that's I totally feel that because even with this channel, like, and I don't get near the same amount of views. I couldn't imagine. But it's easier for me to read every comment, and I literally have thousands of great comments that have lifted me up. But it all it takes is that one,
yeah,
and it literally it's made me just want to stop what I'm doing completely. You know, but
right. And
you
sadly,
have
a
to.
lot of people let that happen.
Right, right. But you have to take that as okay, that's where I can get better, like that constructive criticism. Granted, some of them are just like it's just pure hate, and you're like, well,
Yeah,
if you have the time to leave that kind of comment, what kind of fucking life do you have? Like
right.
if you really have the time to hate on me right now, like, because if I see something I don't like, I don't even waste my time saying anything because it's like, well,
Mm,
obviously that's stupid or whatever. Like, why would I take my time to down this person? Like,
yeah.
it just
I,
it's
I feel like everybody should just do what I do. Like, one, like the thick skin thing I was talking about, that you kind of got to have in this world. Luckily, I have extremely thick skin.
yeah, you do. You're
Learned
able to
that.
shut that shit out.
No, no, not just shut it out. Like, I don't know. I've learned to just not let things bug me. I've had a few haters, people that just have something to say. Like, people do that. They troll, whatever.
Right.
But next time you see something like that, instead of letting it bug you, like, hit them up. Be like, hey, I'm gonna send you a free fucking CD. Why? Because I love you too.
Right, right. The best way to disperse hate is with love, right?
Well,
I mean,
exactly.
that's a great idea.
Positivity creates positivity. It's like, I'm not letting no negative shit fuck with me.
Well, we got the whole family in the chat now. We got Adam, we got Kunkel, and we have Carter.
Carter, what's up, buddy?
What up, Carter? We've never well, we met when you were younger, but you probably don't remember me. But what up, bro? But yeah, we're gonna get into questions here in a little bit and
Yeah.
let the fans do some questions. Like Adam had already asked, where was the first place you recorded and what setup did you use?
That's a good question, Adam.
That's a loaded
Well, it
question.
was at this. It was at this guy named Kingsley Adams' house. Well, his grandmother's house. Uh, I love you, man. Miss you. Uh, yeah. What do we record on? What was it? Acid Pro in a dungy closet area of Adam's grandma's basement
Yeah, that it was the
with
straight
I think it
dungeon.
was a stage mic
Yep,
at the time.
yep. It was the
And
mic they probably used to use at the strip club to introduce the strippers.
Yeah, probably.
Like it was an old, just musty ass mic, but we used his grandma's nylon as a pop filter.
Yeah, that's true. We did. This is a true story.
Yep.
Yeah, that's yeah. We
Yeah.
thought we were amazing too.
Well,
Luckily,
Adam.
we thought that because we should have quit right
Well,
like after the first song.
dude, but it was something for us to do. Like instead of going out and getting in trouble, like that was our thing. We
Right?
we still
No,
made a
no.
lot of fucking
I'm kidding.
trouble, but
We 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 had yeah, we did too much trouble. But no, that was amazing, and probably one of the, looking back on like youth, the best times of my life, best periods of my life. It
oh,
was amazing.
most definitely, dude. And yeah, and that's one thing I will say. I don't know about you, Joe. I think you had some experience from your cousin, sincere. He would go by back in the day,
Yeah, yeah,
Tommy. But
Tommy.
I think he had kind of shown you because he was into recording. But for me, at least, Adam, he was the first person to show me how to use, a digital audio workstation.
Nope, the Adam would be the very first person that showed me too. Tommy, actually, I showed him how to do it. He didn't know anything about it. I moved in with him to set up a little studio in his apartment at
That's
the time.
right.
But
That's right.
so yeah, it all stemmed back, going back to Adam with Acid Pro in the basement.
That's
He was like,
crazy.
"You want to make music?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's make some music."
Yeah,
No,
and it's like I have no idea where Adam even learned how to do
I
that.
don't either. That's a good question. I think it was Cameron.
Oh, that's right. It was. It
I
was
think so.
Cam. I wonder where he is these days.
That's a good question.
Um, but here I am. I'm kind of going back a little bit here to Leave a Light.
Hmm.
Starting from your first recording with Adam, and then to Leave a Light. I mean, it's got 735,000 views. I mean, did you see?
Yeah, it's a.
Did you see this coming? I mean,
Oh man, no. And neither did Mad. And well, I mean, we had an inkling, I guess. Well, he did. I didn't think it was gonna be nothing like this. Him and some other people. I guess I don't really want to say any names, but we're extremely excited about it. So excited in fact that they kept making me go back and like do a little bit of editing. Well, just clean this up, make this like, oh, what if you like, and the guy like overboard. I'm like, I'm done with the song. You guys stop it. Let's just release it.
they
I
made
had I have so many things on my plate. I'm like, I can't keep messing with this thing.
it got to the point where they made you hate the song,
Yeah, a little bit.
right?
No, I not hate the song. Just I just kind of wanted to accidentally. Oh, I don't know what happened to it.
Well, good thing you didn't, dude. Like,
No, I didn't, and I also it kind of, when it chilled out, me and Mad were talking, and we just kind of decided to go back to the original kind of way we had it, like version we had it,
okay,
which was the right move anyway, because we didn't want to lose any. Like, this was the. Let me tell you this song, how this song went down. Okay, it was a cover that I had done a couple months ago or something
well,
like
yeah,
that.
you did a video to it. I mean, and
Yeah,
you and
yeah.
Jimmy Don did it at your studio.
No, no, I actually I shot that music video here at Mad's house.
No, no way, really?
Yeah, yeah.
With the
When I
brick background and everything.
brick background.
Well, wait a
Oh, the
minute.
colors? No,
Oh,
it's just
that's
colors.
right. It
It
was
probably
just the
looks like that.
colors with that chair and
Yeah,
the
at the
ashtray.
time I had. Yeah,
Wow,
he
I
was
did not
sleeping.
know
I
that.
did it. I did it while he was sleeping.
That's so crazy. And all of a sudden it took for you guys to be walking down the street one night. You're like, hey, look at this that I did while you were sleeping.
He had asked if I had any, what music. I don't know. He was asking questions about something that kind of led in that direction.
What are
And I
you
made a
doing? What are
joking
you doing
comment
while I'm
that I.
sleeping?
Oh, yeah, it was probably something like that. Honestly, it probably was.
I know
He's
you're
like,
working on something, dude.
you don't sleep, so what is it that you're doing? You know what? You're probably right, but it led to that. It led to me, kind of telling like, oh yeah, I shot a video in the living room while you were sleeping. He's like, what the fuck? Show it to me. And I swear on everything. I've never seen someone break in an instant like that. He played it, holding my phone up to his ear while we were walking, and he just kept going, no, 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 no. Like, he's like mumbling, like super serious look on his face. And he played it again, and he's like, we got to go back to the house. and he asked if he could write a verse to it, and I didn't realize that he meant right that moment,
Right.
which it was right that moment. And then so while he was writing, I was remixing it to open it up for him, and I messaged Jimmy Don, and Jimmy Don sent a beat that had a little bit more to it, so that it could kind of vibe with hip hop lyrics on top of it.
Right, right. Because
But
your
yeah,
original
he
was just the singing. There wasn't any hip
yeah,
hop or there wasn't really a verse.
no, yeah, it was, yeah. So the beat's a little bit different, subtle but different,
Right.
and yeah, he actually, I mean, that crying that you see in the video, that is not fake. That is the realest shit, and it was the most uncomfortable and passionate and emotional moment in my music career. Like it was just insane. I mean, he was crying, like crying, sobbing through the writing process to the recording process. It all happened one day. Like it broke him, and he just melted. He melted. It was amazing.
That's crazy, dude. That probably brought you guys even closer, you
It
know?
did. It really did.
You can not only, help him with his music, but you can also blend with your music as well. And I think that
Yeah.
that's kind of what you've been hoping for, and it that was probably the last track that you expected for it to happen on, huh?
Yeah. I didn't see him being interested in in music like that. But the evolution of Mad Child has been interesting in itself. So he went from this vain guy to just the kind of biker style boom bap rap to
Right.
and then he had that little phase where he was doing like with Tom McDonald, like doing like the more of the like
The backpack rap.
fun, like colorful stuff, to just sitting down and going, fuck it, let's start over. I'm just like, let's just do me and fuck everybody else. And that's where it's at. And this is the best shit now.
Yeah, it's I mean, the
Best
way
version of himself is himself.
what do you mean?
What do you know? Huh?
What do you mean?
The best version of Mad Child is Mad Child just being himself.
Right.
Like,
And that's what he's on now,
yeah.
and you could just feel it. I mean, like the last few songs that he's had, and a lot of people have asked me, why I haven't done reactions to his other music. One, I haven't had time. I literally just got reset up, but I wasn't feeling like it was him. And it just wasn't what I wanted, I guess, as a fan.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then, not just because he did this song with you did I start listening. I mean, even the one he did today alone,
Hmm.
like, is that going to be on the new albums?
Yeah, that's on Shane One.
Okay, because that's a great fucking song. I mean, I wish I would have done a reaction to it, but I literally was just making sure was caught up for this interview, so I watched it really quick, and I mean, it blew me away, and it's just one of those real tracks again.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, like I took a break for I do like 100 things a day. But I basically just, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but editing the video for this new song that is supposed to come out Monday, but Mad is mad, and he's got his ideas, so things change. I don't know. We'll see. But it's either coming out Monday, Friday, or sorry, wait, Monday, Thursday, or possibly the following week. But this is that one, the one he had posted about, the one with Casey.
Okay, yep. So that's supposed to come out Monday.
Yeah, it's supposed to. So yeah, you know what? Because I love you, I'll send it to you. I'll let you get your little preparedness going on for it. You could be the first one to review that one.
So they're doing a video for that as well, correct?
Oh yeah, we already shot it.
Oh wow, wow. Okay, that's crazy, dude. Right on.
Yeah, I was just in the editing now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Send me a little clip, and that's what's awesome. Like, and you've always been fair enough to send me clips of things that you've been working on. And I know lately you've been busy. Like, I didn't even know you were doing this Leave a Light, but you've always hooked me up with the things that you've been working on, and
Yeah.
that I feel honored to be able to listen to, and like just
Shit, shut up.
have that little preview, dude. I mean, well, no, honestly, it's like how many people get to that chance. I mean, even with I don't know if like bigger artists and do that with their friends. They probably don't because that's how stuff ends up leaking. Like, but
Yeah, no, but well, I mean, we go way back. I trust you.
nah, dude, that's I just and I know what it's like to like not want a song to come out until you're ready. So
Yeah, well, I'm also just like a I'm just a weird person in general.
right, right. But that's one thing I wanted to ask. Now, what led you to originally want to do the cover to Leave a Light?
Casey.
Really? She showed you that
Yeah.
song and you just
Y- She when she came in, like I just rap. I always wanted to dabble in singing. I just never did, and I don't know. I didn't think I thought it was gonna sound stupid. I don't know, but hearing her, like, she's just got this powerful voice. It's just amazing. She's like, "Well, try singing something." So she actually sent me the track. Was like, "Sing this." So one day I was just like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning at the studio, and I was feeling it, because I gotta be feeling something. I gotta really be into it to want to do it, and that one just did. I felt it a lot. So yeah, it
well,
was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Recorded it, and then that was yeah, that was it. So yeah, you can thank Casey. She kind of started this whole entire damn thing.
and that's what's crazy to me because I've always known you as, this spitter, like, and your rhyme scheme and, you've always had, this cadence, as a yeah, for lack of a better term, as a fast rapper. Um and that's what I've always admired about you. And it's like now, but you've always, as well, you've mixed in singing since you've started doing music. I
Yeah,
mean,
more
like,
like harmonizing, but yeah, I've always
well,
wanted
like,
to.
like that song. I'm sure a lot of the viewers haven't heard, but like Adam probably remembers. But Oxygen. Like you
Yeah.
were kind of you sang on that, like, and the last time that I seen you and I went to your house, you were showing me stuff you were working on, and it was a lot of singing and stepping more into that zone. Um,
Right. I mean, to be honest with you, I prefer it more, especially these. I kind of like I said earlier, I got to be feeling something to write. Otherwise, my brain just doesn't want to do it. And
right.
rap music has just, I don't know, it got to a point where it was a lot harder to do rap music for me, which I'm still doing rap music. Don't get me the fuck wrong. I got to rap.
Well,
But
obviously in the song Dog Tags, like,
yeah, which by the way, there's a whole nother version of that coming out.
ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, Sick Fucks is in there, in here, in the chat. They say yo.
He is finally.
And then Shannon
Is it Jimmy?
Garcia, yeah, Jimmy.
Wait. Okay.
I believe it's Jimmy, unless someone else is running Sick Fucks Entertainment. I mean, what's going on? Who's running the
Yeah,
show
nope,
now?
it's just Jimmy.
It's just Jimmy now.
Well, nope, just Jimmy and just Jeremy.
Oh, just Jeremy. Okay.
Yeah, I think Jeremy kind of stepped up and took the role I had. Poor guy. He's got it. Jimmy's probably got him sitting there right now. Mix this shit. Have it to me by the morning. I'm just kidding. No,
That's
I'm just
funny as
joking.
hell. Cody Flatten says, "Shout out Oz. Can't wait for you to drop some more music."
Yo, Cody. I'm
Adam,
gonna do that hook. I'm just swamped. I'll hit it eventually.
so you still got to do like 10 songs that I've sent
What's
you.
that?
Well, all these people that are probably mad that you haven't been able to do stuff with them. I mean, we've been friends for how long, and I've sent you tracks that you haven't hopped on in like years, dude. Like, I'm still waiting for
Here's
that.
the thing. I've written to all of the ones you sent, but then I get swamped with other shit,
Right.
and then I forget what the hell I wrote down.
Nah, it's all good. I hate those songs now,
No,
anyways.
you,
Like,
but see, that's the other thing. You also hate every song that you send me a week later. So I don't know
that
what I should
that's because I
actually
sit
take.
there and I listen to it 1,000 times, and it just gets sickening. But no,
Oh man,
uh, Adam says that it was actually his uncle that showed him how to use Acid Pro. So shout out to Adam's
it was who?
uncle. His uncle.
Conkle?
No, 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 no.
No,
Adam's uncle, like as
oh,
in
I was gonna
his
say
dad's
Conkle.
brother.
What? Little engineer? Shit. I didn't know. His uncle. Okay, I vaguely remember that. Okay, all right.
And then Shannon Garcia says, "Joey, your singing voice is moving. You give me goosebumps."
That's awesome. That's amazing. Like, yeah, that's I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, thank you. But I feel like I keep saying thank you so much that people like it sounds generic, but really, thank you. Like, I don't know how to. I'm socially awkward, but it means like everything to me. And let me tell you this, like all the like things like that, like people like actually caring and vibing with it is perfect timing for me. I mean, I go through just about complete mental breakdowns like weekly. So, and I've been, just the lack of sleep and the grind and the constant hustle to have a response from people like that is it's motivating, extremely motivating.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, because that song that "Leave a Light" when you originally did it, it did pretty well. With Sick Fucks, and obviously, Mad Child has a good following, so that must have felt good to finally see something that you put work into, get actually used and put out there, and for people to be so accepting, like, and they weren't just all about Mad Child. They're like, who is Joey Oz? And that's a big reason why we're doing this interview, is to give people a glimpse, and that you've been here the whole time. They just haven't known who you are until now. Like, I mean,
Yeah, the guy behind the curtain.
right, and
Back to that.
it's not necessarily that you're trying to steal the shine from Mad Child, but it's you also have a very original talent, and you've
No,
always.
I'm definitely trying to steal the shine from Metro.
If we're being honest, let's just say it how it is, man. I mean, I was trying to keep it, PC, but
No, no, it's good. I'll tell him myself. Hand it over, motherfucker.
that a
Just
boy,
kidding.
that a boy. No, and
No,
that's
we're working together on all this stuff. It's all like yeah, I've never hugged a human being this many times in my life on a just about daily basis.
you
Because
and
like
Mad Child have morning hug
yeah, the
time.
constant grind. Like I mean when we feel like we're just gonna fucking just kill over, it's like all we have at the end of the day at this rate here in this moment is just each other. We're just two weirdos in a fucking, just not leaving the house.
Well,
So
and Shannon just said you doing that song with Mad Child literally made me go and research who Joey is.
that's
I mean, so it's a good thing. I mean, you
that's
spent all last winter like kind of building your own website, and like kind of doing your own thing to, I mean, when you search Joey Oz, you're the first thing that pops up. I don't know how the hell you did that. So that's pretty amazing because,
I don't know how I did that.
I mean, your whole bio is on Google. So if you guys really want to know who Joey Oz is, go check it out. You can find a lot of his music from, his Musical Chairs album. His first album that he released under Sick Fucks is that on Spotify? Godspeed.
Yes.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen, I've only seen Musical Chairs, but if
Wait, no, I take that back. It isn't. We switched it over to. I believe it is, but it's in a compilation format.
okay,
If is Jimmy still on?
Jimmy, are you still here? This will be a little delayed. Um,
Because oh wait, year one. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it was called year one. So that was like Godspeed, but also Killer Capone had some from his and Kingpin, and if anybody in here remembers Sick Fucks in that time, it was kind of everybody on the label at the time.
yeah, Jimmy says Sick Fucks year one. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, if anyone wants to see Joey's like earlier predated stuff, I mean that you would go on, Spotify and look up Sick Fucks Year One. I know he would
I don't think they
appreciate.
won. I don't think.
Man, dude, you've always been a spitter. Like that's not
Yeah,
it's not his singing stuff. It's different from, this Leave a Light. Um but and that's where I kind of want to ask you, like, do you feel like you might step away from, doing, because I think you were so stuck in, we knew you as Oz that could flip the script, faster than lightning, like shut him down,
yeah.
checkmate, like, and there's people posting in the chat, checkmate, Zone Out Records, OG,
Oh damn.
like
The original shit.
right. So did you feel like you kind of got stuck in being labeled
Oh, I
as
definitely did.
and
I definitely did.
it's so hard because those bars to write those bars what turns into you know a verse actually it takes you twice the time because you're putting twice the words into that verse.
Oh yeah, man. I have some songs I've written that were like 6 pages long.
Right, right.
I think it was like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot, and I write really weird, and I do a lot of scribbling, and I use pen and pad. I know that that's a dying thing, but not for me. I have to. So yeah, I go through a lot of notebooks.
Well, at least this is why I respect you, Joe. You haven't I see Mad Child uses his phone. I don't know how artists do that. I
Nope,
have
me
to
neither.
my words have to bleed on the paper for it to have feeling. Like it's so weird that I see people on their phones doing that. And I guess it's it's more environmentally friendly, but
Yeah, well, yeah. Let me tell you this though. Like Madshop, for example, I don't know how he does it either. Like staring at that tiny little
oh
just
god,
print, like just font. I don't know. But also, if you accidentally click a button and delete your
it's
lyrics,
gone.
that shit sucks too. He's done that probably. I don't know. I I don't know. Too much. Too
Hey,
much.
to each their own though. Whatever gets them in that
But
vibe.
luckily, Matt is really, really quick with half the. Do you want? Here's a little secret too about Matt. A lot of his like his crazy shit where he's just drop like just bars, when he's just going in on tracks. That shit is basically freestyle. And just be like, I got an idea. I wrote a couple things here, and then it'll just he just like kind of goes.
Well,
So
and he's
deleting his
always kind of
lyrics
been that way.
saves
I
himself
mean,
that.
even with like when he was doing those freestyle battles, like you led me to a couple of those on
That
YouTube.
highlight or light or
Yeah,
daylight.
yeah, Daylight or whatever. Like he just smashed that dude. And as like some of the lines he comes up with, like it's like, bro, like where does that come from? Like I thought I had seen some great freestyle artists, but that's definitely one of Mad's best accolades right there is when he like you're
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
he still does that, even though he's not
I wish he would do it. I was telling him to do it more. I was like, dude, just like start fucking with people.
right, right. I mean, you let him know the king is back. Like
Oh, we're going so like we're just going like we're not given any other options, and that's the only way to approach it. Like when I first came here, for example, like I came here to shoot some videos and record. That's it.
so. How did you guys get linked up with Mad Child? How did I mean?
Jimmy.
So Jimmy just reached out to Mad Child, and
No, Jimmy had previously worked with him on
he sold you to Mad Child.
no. Jimmy messed up by bringing me up. He's probably sitting there like, yep. If he's still on, I don't know if he's on or not. But yeah, no, they worked previously together, and Mad wanted to start his own label, and Jimmy had experience in he offered his services or whatever,
Right.
and
So did Mad have like an Indeed posting, like looking for a producer, or
no, I think it was Craigslist.
no way?
No, I'm just kidding.
What the
I
fuck?
have no way.
Well, it's like, how did Jimmy get Mad Child's number? Like,
To be honest, I really don't even know.
that's
It
one thing
all
Jimmy's
fell into
always
place
been good
so
at
quick.
is like he somehow knows how to connect with these artists.
Yeah, because
Like
he's a social media guru.
that's what's crazy. Like that's Jimmy just he's got that unlocked.
Yeah, he's really good at that. He's really
So
good. He knows a lot of people.
so Jimmy found Mad Child on Craigslist Misconnections and brought your name up, sold you to him, and then flew.
No, no, we flew out here. We flew out here to help him build, the beginning stages of, like for example, like the OMG. It was just a name at the time, and came out here, built the website, and started coming up with graphics and getting things moving for that.
Right.
And you flew back home. We still worked for him, running the website and keeping things updated and all that. But yeah, it was yeah.
See, this is kind of cool in the comments. Two people are talking, and like Shannon says, Tom McDonald led me to Mad Child, and Mad Child led me to Joey Oz.
That's amazing.
And then the next person, Andrew, says Shannon, mine's the other way. So, him being
Huh.
being a fan of yours led him to Mad Child, and Mad Child led him to Tom McDonald. Like, it's crazy how that circle works, you know, like
That's awesome.
and
That's how it should work
right,
too, though. You know, like
that's how the collaborations, you know, it shows other artists, new artists, like
yeah.
the fans.
What's cool about what we got going on too is that it's like completely like all love. Like with the people that I'm surrounded with right now are just everybody's working for the common goal. Like nobody's trying to push over on how do you put it? You know how like a lot of times people just they just have their own plans and then I don't know how to put it. How do you put that?
Well, they have their own agendas, and they're gonna step on
Their own
whoever to get there.
agendas.
Yeah. I mean, you see that
Yeah.
all too often, especially in this industry. I mean,
Yeah, no, and that's fine. Well, I mean, I got my own agenda. I mean, but teamwork is the only way you're ever gonna get here. Like you can't do this. Like
well, I'm right.
independent artists have a team behind them.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at the way we grew up. You know, we could post our songs, or just you could post your songs all day long on YouTube, but if you never collab with anybody, how are you
Yeah,
gonna find those new fans? You know, and
right,
it's kind of the same
right.
with
Well,
me doing these reactions. Like, if I just
hmm
did reactions to you, yeah, people would come over from Mad Child or Tom McDonald, whatever. But when I branch
hmm
out and do other artists, it's that new fan base, which you know, when people ask, well, why do you do a Justin Bieber video? Because he's got a lot of fans, and he might like
why
Joey
not do a
Oz,
Justin Bieber?
right?
Hey, if you got a Justin Bieber hookup, tell him I want a track.
Well, right, dude. Like, okay, so they just Justin Bieber does singing. You're now doing singing. Like, who's to say that those Bieber fans aren't gonna like what you're doing? You know, and he's got a lot
Yeah,
of fans.
and huge shout out to Jimmy. I don't know if you heard about the song that's coming soon. Uh, I think he announced it. Is he on there?
He's sitting, idle, but I
He's
guarantee
singing. Okay,
he's
he's not
listening.
even paying attention.
No,
What a
he's
dick.
listening. He's listening.
Just kidding. No, he's been going crazy with the beats, and he lined up a track that you just can't get. I don't know how he did it. Once again, he just knows everybody, and he's just a guru at social media. So he just socially knows everybody. I don't know,
Yeah, he
but
just said I'm here. So
oh, that yeah. Ask him, Jimmy. Did you announce the? Did you say something about the song coming out soon?
in the near,
Featuring so and so. I don't remember. I've just been too busy. I don't remember shit.
yeah, and I've been following him. Obviously to see the new music that's been dropping. And, like, I seen recently was Dog Tags. I haven't seen since then about anything else that's dropping. So I mean,
Oh yeah, no, I talk to Jimmy pretty much daily. We've got there's so much in the works between Sick Fucks and OMG and
okay, he just confirmed that he did announce it. So is
okay,
that
so
the
I can
green
say
light
it.
for you?
Okay, sweet. Yeah, Vince Staples and Jaden Smith.
No way.
Yep.
I did see something about Jaden Smith. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's gonna be an amazing track.
So
It's
wait, you have them on the track?
yeah.
Wow,
Jimmy,
wow.
like fucking. I don't think, like I said, I don't know how he did it, but dope.
Well, now you're one step closer to doing a track with Justin Bieber, because Jaden Smith and Bieber are very close.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and
Well, I mean, this the Fresh Prince's kid, man. Like that's
right,
just sick.
right, dude. And I know you got a son that's a big Bieber fan. So
Oh yeah,
that'd be
oh
a
yeah, big
dream
time.
come true, man.
Yeah. Oh, and my daughter's a massive Tom McDonald fan too, which is super hilarious.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, he just
And
released
Mad
a song
Child.
today too.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So are you and Mad, like, I see a lot of people always commenting on Mad's videos, and I don't know if he responds, but do you know, is Mad ever planning to kind of go that direction with Tom, or is that just kind of a one and done?
Oh no, Tom is just as much in the mix on everything that goes on in the house as anybody. So
Oh, so
uh,
they
I
do
believe
talk.
that they've eventually probably have drop another album together. They're like best friends. Like they talk like little schoolgirls in the back room.
Well, they're both from Canada,
Just kidding.
of course,
Check out my verses.
right?
No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's once again, like I said, the people that I'm surrounded with too, it's like super supportive. Like people like Tom like to take the time to just be involved in like any of it.
shows
He's got to be a busy guy. Like,
right,
come
but
on now.
to still show support, like
Yeah.
I mean, it same goes for you. Like you're taking your time when you could be relaxing and just crawling back into yourself. Here you are on the phone talking to us and spilling everything into us. Like it's just
Oh, this is an honor. I probably said too much, but I
what the fuck.
don't. No, it is. It is an honor. It's amazing that anybody would even care to even hear what the hell I got to say, much less.
Well, dude, and that's with Reflect on Records, like it's this kind of stuff like we can look back on, like 10 years from now, whatever. Like, dude,
10 years from now, we're just gonna be rolling around in fucking really nice cars and picking up hoochie mamas on the sidewalks.
Dude, I'm telling you, we've said it from day one. That's the
Yeah.
main goal. My main
Yeah.
goal.
No, honestly, my main goal isn't even that. It's not. My main goal is just really honestly to not have to worry as far as money goes in it. It's like to do what I love and not have to think about how much like is in my bank account. That'd be the amazing thing. I'm a simple ass dude. Honestly, I'm gonna retire my ass out in Canada in the middle of nowhere at some point in time.
Right. I mean, that's the best place to do music is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't really care for fancy stuff. I'm wearing some Walmart Levi's right now and a black T-shirt, also Walmart. So that ain't me.
hey, dude, I buy.
I mean, not gonna lie, I do got some cool shit, but
Well, I seen you've been rocking that Versace, that Versace sweater a lot. That must have been a hand down from Madchild. Did you go out and buy that yourself?
no, that was a gift from Madchild.
Okay, I was gonna say I couldn't picture you going out and spending that money on yourself.
No,
like
I definitely wouldn't. No, no. He yells at me all the time. He's like, bro, no.
No more Walmart brand.
He's like, what's with your shoes?
What are those?
He's like, I gotta walk around with you in public, man. We gotta.
That's what I'm saying. He's always got Gucci, and you just got your plain Jane Walmart.
Yeah. Oh, he likes his Gucci and his Supreme.
Well, it makes him glow.
Ape.
Yeah, it makes him glow compared to you. When he's next to you, he just looks like he's taking care of a homeless guy.
If he does one more video shoot in them fucking bandana pajama pants, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I can't believe you said that, dude. I was gonna say something, dude, because I've seen his lives.
I didn't want to say it.
Those are his favorite. Like they've got to have they got to be worn out in the crotch because he's wearing them all the time, dude. Like
I mean, they're dope, but we gotta switch stuff now. It's time to switch stuff.
So he's always
got bandana print shorts. So
dude, I'm never gonna be able to watch another one of his videos because he's always got the waist up videos. So he's always got a different shirt on. But now I'm just gonna picture him in those bandana pants, dude. Like
if it's waist up, he's just bet he's wearing them pajama pants. And he loves them things. Those are his comfy pants.
They're probably worth more than my whole wardrobe.
Yeah, well, most of his shit is.
Right.
Like, normally when people come into the apartment, he's got to give him a rundown. Like, just don't touch anything.
Right.
Except for me. I move shit around, and then he comes out like, what the fuck? Like, no!
Oh, my God. Yeah, someone just said Joey needs to do a track with Tom and Madchild. So you are on the new album. Can you tell us what tracks you're on for Shane 1 and Shane 2, or is it just Shane 1?
I'm on Shane 1. I think I'm the only feature on Shane 1, and then I got Shane. I think I'm the only feature on Shane 2 also. I don't know. There might be another feature. I can't remember.
Okay.
But I might, which is really sweet. But I'm 2 songs on Shane 2.
No way.
I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'll have to check the back. I don't know. I designed all the graphics and put them up just like the other day.
Well, yeah. So
I
let's
forgot what the hell was on anything.
Let's clear the air because I was seeing on on the video a lot of people were trying to describe what you do for Madchild, and it was pretty vague. So I just kind of can you tell us what is your role in OMG? I mean, because on your Instagram it says you're basically You're the
Well,
president?
yeah, president now. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Uh, which is yeah. How do I put it? I don't know. I'm an alien, I guess. Just kind of everything.
Well, you've been helping him shoot his videos. You're obviously mixing.
Yeah. So okay. So I record the songs, mix the songs, master the songs, and then I shoot the videos, edit the videos, and put the videos up. Manage the store, do the graphics. Uh, like fuck, I don't know. There's a lot. It's a lot. All of it. Got
Right.
my hand in all of it.
So I got the website pulled up here on the video, and it says that you're on the bonus track featuring Joey Oz. Can you tell us what the bonus track is actually called, or is it just bonus track?
On which? What are you looking at?
We're on the omgmadchild.com website,
Yep.
and it's saying that I'm looking at the CD right now, the pre-order.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's Leave a Light.
oh, okay, so that's the bonus track.
Yeah, because
Okay.
at the time we weren't sure. Like, I think he had said something about it. Just wasn't sure if he wanted to release this video because it was just so raw, and it was kind of like Mad Child fans that have been following him for a long time would know that, like, he's always clean cut. Like
Right.
the beard thing, that's new. Like
Right, right.
him just. There's many things about him that is just totally out of like what you would expect him to do on this video. So it was yeah, it took him a minute to really decide to release it, because there's backlash, and like we were talking about earlier, like the world can be a hateful place. So, but we talked it out and decided, like, just fuck it, man, own it,
Right, right. Well,
because
and
it's real. It's and that's what the world needs right now anyway. It's
oh,
just real.
dude, exactly. And that's what I try to do in my reactions is listen to music and relate it to myself in the realest way possible, and just be completely transparent. Like
Yeah.
because I literally have no one to talk to, and I don't really do music anymore. I'll make a song here and there for myself, but doing these videos, it helps me to just talk about my problems, like, and like Leave a Light. Like I could connect with that 100%, which obviously 800,000 other people could, in recovery or in active
Which is
addiction.
still mind blowing. I still
R-
can't even believe that.
Right, dude. Like, I mean, a year from now, how many millions of views is that song gonna have? I mean, just think, most of the world has not heard it yet, and once they do, like,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah, and I
it's
see. I see
checkmate.
a lot of like reaction videos like yours. You're like you did a lot of other ones that didn't even realize were there. There's a lot of them. I guess I don't. It's a whole new experience for me.
Right,
So I don't know
dude.
what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm on the website, and now I'm looking at Shane 2, and it says you dog tags featuring Joey Oz.
Yep, that's
And
the remix of the.
so that's different from the Sick Fucks version, correct?
Yeah, the Sick Bucks version is the original one, which is it's very ironic how it all unfolded. Uh, yeah, that's a whole nother topic, but yeah, yeah, like yeah,
So
you'll see.
now this this album artwork, did you design that?
Yeah.
And so you built and put up on this website for him.
Yeah, yeah. I run all the website stuff.
That's crazy, dude. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It gets pretty intense
I bet,
when
dude.
I
I
gotta
mean, and
do
he
50
all
things.
his ideas you have to bring to light and make it,
Hmm.
his idea. You're obviously taking his idea, putting the artwork together, making merchandise, putting it on the website, recording. I mean, you're that there's a reason why you're kind of behind the curtain right now, because you're the one operating the play, the engineer side of it, and you know obviously Mad Child is he's putting in the work, but you're also that's what's so crazy, in producers. They don't get the recognition that they deserve. They don't realize how much work it's just as
Yeah,
not
well, I mean, I'm yeah, yeah,
it's just as
and
much work to be the producer as it is the artist, if not more. you know
right, right. No, it's more. It's more. It's
Oh,
definitely
I
more.
I
And
believe it. I
luckily,
mean,
Matt is he's super transparent with it too. He tell talk about it. Like he's not afraid to say it. Like too either. He's not a he doesn't try to hide the fact that I do all the things I do. He's pretty blunt with it, which is cool. It's good that he does that because it's a little bit of fucking recognition for this. It would be nice.
well, right, right.
But he gives me that. He's super transparent. I mean, it's just me and him sitting here all day. Like the two people running an entire business, and he's not good with computers. So,
So
so
with like so like you redesigned his logo, like with the whole dog thing.
yeah,
So and then so he obviously told you, hey, let's take this, make it different, and you're like, okay. So I mean,
yep,
that's just crazy to me that you're able to do all that. Like
yeah. Well, we've been around each other enough to like. It was hard at first because he's very particular with what he sees for designs and how he likes things placed and how like he's got his vision. So it took a while to get in his head, but now it's like I mean, it's easier now.
so when you met up with him, did he already have the OMG idea set in place, and just he gave you the rundown, and you guys, or is this something that you guys came up with Mad Child to push?
This what no, it was he had the name. It was a name, just the name, and he was just trying to get this thing off the ground. I think really is I'm pretty sure I could be wrong on some of these small details because this was a bit before me. This was when it was him and Jimmy. Like they kind of talked. Like Jimmy did. He brought me into it, and if looking back on it, I think Jimmy told me afterwards, after coming out here, that Matt didn't even want me to come out here because he's particular about people that come in his house.
Right, right. Like this Joey guy
So
sounds
it's
sketchy. Like nah,
like no, I don't want a stranger in my house.
right. And then now you're living there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy, dude.
life's a trip.
So is there like is there a day when your contract's up, or is it just till Mad Child says go home?
I don't have a contract. I don't have like this
Yeah, I
is
didn't think so. But I mean, it's
it, this was for me coming out here was just an opportunity
right,
that I
right.
knew I could have had to take.
Well, the way I see it, it's kind of like an internship, like,
Yeah, yeah, what yeah,
you're
kind, I guess.
you get to learn a lot from him. He's obviously been are you in a McDonald's drive-through or what?
No, some yuppie lady with a designer dog is walking down the street talking to herself.
Oh, oh.
I
But
don't know.
you get to, not only, see what he knows, but you're getting this opportunity to learn these new things. Like you're pretty much, as far as I know, you're self-taught on all your design and the
Oh,
website.
yeah, self-taught on everything. Like it actually coming out here was it was more like what one of the best things he did for me was say, hey, I need you to do this. Uh, it, just do it.
Do
I
it
didn't know
your
how to
way.
do it.
Just yeah,
No,
I mean,
I a lot of things I didn't even know how to do, but it was just like yeah, someone, can you do this? So, and I would just say, yep, I don't know. That's just my nature. So I figure out how to do it.
no, and you've always been good at it. I mean, these things, dude, like, and I've seen people that go to school for this type of stuff that aren't even on this level. So I mean, this it just goes to show whatever your dream is, whatever you want to do out there, you have to take that leap and pursue it. I mean, and
Anybody can do. I firmly believe that anybody can do anything, and
right,
like in
if your
anything.
heart's in it, and
You
obviously
just
your
got to
heart's
do it.
in this, dude. Like,
Hmm.
and it's crazy to me because I know you obviously, like we were talking about, have your own ambitions. So for you to, as an artist yourself, to take someone else's dreams under your
Yeah.
wing and make it blossom, like that says a lot about you, Joe. Like you
Well, I
obviously,
appreciate that.
like, and you and Jimmy, um, as Jimmy just said, teamwork makes the dream work. 2022.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, and you've even done that for like your friends. For me, like, you tell me, hey, come over, let's record your track, let's shoot your video, and it's like, what about
Yeah.
your music? You're like, nah, I'll do that when I got time. Let's do your shit. You're like, you have always been that guy. Like,
Yeah, which is a blessing and a curse though, because sometimes it's like it's been a
people
journey.
expect
Sit
it.
back in life and go, fuck, man. Like I think I was actually just having a conversation with Jimmy about this recently. It's like I wish I had a I wish I had a me to
Do
do
your
my
shit.
shit do
Right.
my shit, you know.
Right. Hey,
You know,
dude,
but I don't.
cloning could be possible. I mean, they're already doing it, but by 2022, you could probably purchase another you. Like, you never know.
Yeah, or for the low price of too much money.
Yeah, right. Right. Um, so I guess I kind of wanted to touch on, with Jimmy being on here and let people know, like, so, I know before you'd gotten with Jimmy, like it was kind of like, you had your own thing, Zone Out Records.
Yeah.
We had done some recording, Adam, you and myself. And you started Zone Out Records with your dad. Your dad helped you get an LLC
Yep.
and you ran with that for quite some time. And you recorded for us, we recorded together. It was kind of, our life was always up and down. One minute Adam would have a studio, one minute you would have a studio, and the next I'd have a studio.
Right. One
it,
way or
yeah,
another, there
one
was
of
a
us
studio
always had
somewhere.
a mic somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it kind of got to the point where we were all kind of going our own directions, working or whatnot. And then so you had gotten with Jimmy, and
Yeah.
it kind of all blew up from there.
I'm pretty sure that was your fault.
Yeah, I kind of lit that flame. I told you,
Yeah, you did.
I told
Hey,
you
I'm
Jimmy
glad
had
you
beef
did.
with you, and that's the
Yeah,
thing,
I
because
remember him being like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
dude, I seen Jimmy doing big things back then. Even he's always been a he's always had a vision.
Yeah, we used
And
to go. We used to go see him at the Battle Shack in
yeah, when they
Northwoods.
were oddballers. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and I seen him doing great things for himself and his artists under his label. And I was like, "Hey Joe, this guy's got a problem with you." And I knew you would lash out.
Say something.
Little did I know that Jimmy
Stir the
was
pot.
literally going to take you under his wing and steal you from us all. But I'm actually so grateful that that's the way it went. Like,
Yeah,
because
me too. And Jimmy's an amazing, amazing, amazing person. Like, amazing person. He really is.
Jimmy
Can't take.
says Jimmy says, "Let him know that's what I'm here for. I got Joey's back for life."
Yeah, and I believe that, and that's a hard thing for me to believe in a lot of people. So
Chantel says, "I miss the Battle Shack."
the Battle Shack. Let's bring it back.
I know, dude. Like, every time I see an old cinema, I always think of that, like some of the good days. So yeah, I mean, when you got with Sick Fucks, you did Godspeed, and then it was like 4 or 5 years later you came up with Musical Chairs, which I think was your golden egg. I mean, you could re-release that today. You were so
Yeah,
ahead of your time.
I think that and the Awake, which was then changed to the Woke, which is not even available, which I would like to hit back again. Me and Jimmy dropped that album. We put that album together. I think it was less than a month, and that's one of my favorites. Also, the Musical Chairs and the Woke album
Yeah,
were
that's one thing.
insane.
I mean, you guys had that video um when you guys were the group The Woke. Um what was the song called? Can't even think of it now. Do I got to look it up?
Tilt.
Tilt, that's it. Yes. For those of you that don't know, The Woke was Jimmy Don and Joey Oz together, and they did quite a few great songs. I believe that whole album is also on Spotify, correct?
I don't think so. No, I think it's down. I
Oh, okay.
don't think it even exists right now, other than some
Whoops.
floating around hard copies and some vinyls.
It does say it on the YouTube, now available on all streaming. Well, here, I'll just share this. I'll share the Tilt.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just suck at searching Spotify.
Yeah, Jimmy says it is on Spotify.
Well, what the hell is it under?
Hey, Jimmy, if you want to go ahead and share that, I would surely appreciate it. Like, just share
Take
the
it down. I'm re-releasing it.
share the
I'm just
link.
kidding.
Well, dude, that's what I was getting to. Is like, you could re-release Musical Chairs, and I think people would eat that up. I mean, because that album to me shows your versatility. I mean, you have a track where you're doing it in Spanish, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that was before. That was before Musical Chairs. That
No,
was. I think so.
no, there's a track that's called Dance on Musical Chairs. Like, what are you saying in that song then? What language are you speaking?
Oh yeah, no man, yeah, that okay, yeah. There's that, but I'm speaking Michael Jackson
Oh,
language. I know.
that's what it was. Yes, okay. The Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. Yes. But I mean, you've always wanted to do just all these different languages, and try to be versatile, with the singing, or with you tried, like with the song Die Tonight, you kind of went with a grungy rock, like, and that
Yeah.
I can't believe that didn't take off even more. I mean, maybe it's just because people haven't heard it enough,
No, they haven't. Like that's the struggle for an artist too, is that you unless you really, 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 really fucking grind and network, that you could end up sitting there with gold. And yeah, like I'm sure there's a million artists out there that are just amazing, that are sitting there baffled as to why it's not picking up or going anywhere. And it's because you got to work harder. Writing a great song is not the end of the road to become a successful musician. Like
Well,
there's
and
so much more
that
to
the
it.
industry is so overly saturated these days that, you have to be doing, and some people take it as, oh, you got to put out a song every week to stay relevant. No, it's because everything is so saturated. If you don't keep your fans entertained on
Oh,
basically
especially these days, everybody's got such a short attention span
right,
that
you
they
just you
can't,
get forgot, and you're in the
Yeah,
past. And
yeah. Let me tell you, I've been stressed out. If I'm being honest, like this, I wasn't expecting this. Like with like the people that are, I mean, that's a lot. I wasn't expecting it. Like my phone's constantly buzzing and stuff like that. It's like
well, yeah, I seen your
I feel like
Instagram
I try to
followers
reply
jumped
to
overnight.
everybody. Yeah, I like the positivity and like the awesome feedback and comments is amazing. But I've got so much work that I try to squeeze in as much time as I can to like respond to these people, because it means everything. I don't want to leave a comment unresponded to. Like
No,
it's
dude, I hear that.
no, it means everything to me. So it's yeah, it's tough. It's difficult. Definitely
Well, and
difficult.
I
And I
think
know I gotta release something else out, and I mean, I don't want to wait too long. Just be like, oh yeah, that was cool, but bye.
well,
I'm on
that's
to this
I
guy
think that's a big
now.
thing that a lot of artists you struggle with, because you see some of these artists, once they blow up, they go
Yeah,
from, being on that personal level with their fans to literally having to run through crowds and just, touch hands here and there, and,
yeah.
shake a hand or take a quick picture. Like, they don't have that time to connect, and they literally have to shut off that side of them. And I think that's what,
Mhm.
brings on that depression is, hey, I'm not even able to connect with these fans. There's not enough of me, like,
Oh yeah, that right. No, I know. It could turn off your fan base too. Like,
well, right, like, just think of all these people like, wow, he's kind of a dick, he can't respond, but it's
yeah,
it's
when
literally
really
because
it's
you're
nothing to do with that.
I know it, dude, because I mean, yeah, yeah, I've sent you
Like hats
messages.
off to like being in this world that I'm in right now. It's like hats off to every independent artist that's like really making noise, because I know what they're doing.
Right.
I know what they're doing, and it's not what you see. It's not what the world sees. To the world, that's just they just got it. Like they're living this amazing life, but the reality is that it's a lot of love, because they're working their asses off to deliver these albums, these songs, these singles, whatever it is, to you know to their fan base. So yeah, fucking huge kudos to
Right.
everybody making noise right now, because it's not easy. It's so difficult.
Well, are you prepared for that? Like, are you putting yourself in that mental space to be prepared?
Oh yeah, I'll just headbutt everybody. I mean, to the same independent artists, look the fuck out. Like I will knock you the hell over.
Right. Right.
I'm coming.
So that leads me to my next question. I know a lot of people are asking, and I've seen a lot, like, can't wait for new music. You know, back when you and Jimmy Don were doing your podcast thing, he had mentioned that, there was music coming. Can you confirm, or are you? I mean, obviously you've been really busy,
Yeah, there's a
but
lot coming. Yeah, a
I
lot
mean,
I
like,
can't really
you told
hit
me,
on right
even if
now.
and this is what you told me. You said even if I had new music, I wouldn't release it right now.
No, I wouldn't. I
So
mean, because it's the smart move. Like I'm glad. Like some of it never. Like I do have some just kind of sitting in the bag that I've had that I could have released a while ago, but
right.
luckily I decided not to, and wait until there's an audience there that can absorb it, because I've seen one too many times. Like I've got a lot of songs on there. Like look at this one. This one's at what it's like 750,000 views or something right now.
Right.
That's insanity. If you look at my other videos, what we got, like a thousand. It's like,
Well, like they say,
what the hell just happened?
it's not about, what you know, it's about who you know. And
Yeah, yeah.
obviously
It's
linking
this.
up with Mad Child, it not only has benefited him, but it can benefit, you and Jimmy and now me. Like, look at
Yeah, we've all been working our asses off to just keep things moving, keep building, and keep being real and keep being genuine. Like, yeah, like it's amazing. It's a beautiful team, and I know that we're headed towards the top. I just know we have to, because I'm not going to let that not happen. So
well, and is that a conversation you've kind of had with Mad Child? Maybe like, okay, so he's working on, he had Mad World that was supposed to
hmm
come out, but then you guys kind of segued to this Shane and Shane 2. Um, and Mad World's supposed to come out. Have you talked to him like, hey, after these come out, does he's probably wants to keep going, but if you talk to him like, hey, I need time for me, or
oh, absolutely. I see. Yeah, yeah. Which he was, to be honest, he wasn't happy about that.
I
At
bet.
first, the first time we had the conversation, like, hey, I gotta do my music, only because he's like, oh shit, like, wait a minute, if you start doing your stuff, like, you got to keep doing this shit.
Right, right.
With just being real, like, but no. And then we did this after this song, though. I think it kind of changed a bit. I know it changed a bit with him. Like like I was telling you earlier, he kind of sat me down and gave me the rundown of not letting things offend me, and like yelling at me for not being on social media.
Well, when are you supposed to? I mean,
No, I
you're
know, which
like the
in
last
turn,
few
that's
pictures
my
you've
response.
taken is
How?
literally you at a desk,
I
with
think it was honestly this morning he had brought it up, like, you got to post it. I was like, bro, all I got is pictures of you on my phone. He was like, well, fucking post them.
oh shit. Well, and then not only, helping match up, you're also like his part-time dog sitter, aren't you? Like, I've noticed.
No, no, fuck baby. I'm just kidding. I love baby.
I've just noticed that he gets after you a lot. Like he was talking about how his voice was hoarse because he had to scream
No,
at you the other day.
oh no, that wasn't. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, that was a night. I just laid on the couch like, fucking okay then. He was losing his shit. He's
Well,
like,
I mean, you guys are
I
you
think
guys are
even I
in the
think at one point he even did it like the whole, why don't you just go back to Minnesota? I'm like, I will.
hey, and that's gonna happen. That happens with
Yeah, no,
any team, like
yeah, we've talked about that. It's like, for two total strangers that are both fucking crazy as shit
right, dude. Like,
to just move in with each other in a fucking one bedroom,
yeah, that's crazy, dude.
like,
Well, and
that's
then
unheard of.
you have
Like, this
other
should not
artists
have
that are
worked out.
coming in and out, and then you have Donna there, and she kind of does like the administrative handling,
Yep.
HR, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's there, doing her thing. I mean, so you guys are eventually gonna need, like an office, and I see why you guys are doing it, the way you are because make sure it takes off before you crash land, like
Yeah. Like on his last video, I think it was the last one before Leave a Light, or not the last. So that was like 2 videos ago. But in the towards the end of the song, it said me and Joey shooting videos as crappy as they come, or something about that. And he's talking about, he's not lying. Like, I'm still using the same shitty ass camera I was using before with the same scratched up ass lens. Like,
yeah, but it's working. Like that just goes to show like all these people watching these kids that could potentially, you know, these that could potentially be great artists as well. Like they see that, and it's inspiring for me. Like, hey, you guys are sitting in your house recording, doing everything. You have a website. You're shipping out merchandise. You're shipping out CDs. You're doing
yeah.
live streams. You're shooting videos. You're doing all this production out of
hmm
one small space. That means anybody could do it. Like, because I get down on myself. Like, oh, I need a studio, and I'm sitting in this room doing these videos.
Yeah.
And it's like, no,
I'll put it
no,
this way:
no, I
there's
don't.
never give yourself an excuse, never, because there is never an excuse. Like, you could do anything you want to do. You could do it right now, because I don't sleep. I just keep going, because I know what I want to happen.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
No, dude, you got to do it. And I think so many people get caught up in, you know,
Self doubt.
well,
They let self doubt take a hold of
I
them.
don't have this nice camera. I don't have this nice equipment, and that's my reason for not doing
Yeah,
anything yet. And it's like, no,
but
just
you take that shit and you make the best quality shit you can out of it. That's what you do. That's it. That's the trick. We still like we could go buy a new camera and a new lens and all that, like, but we don't leave the house for one. I
Right.
mean, I suppose there's Amazon Prime, but still, what I'm saying is we take we have what we have. We started this way and we're still going this way, and it's working because we're just constantly trying to make things a little bit better. Like I've learned so much. Just I've never shot so many videos back to back in my life. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, just think how much experience you're getting from that alone, dude. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you
I
look
mean,
at
you've
the
always been.
first videos I started shooting to these ones,
Well, I still wish that
these
you would finish Homecoming. Like that video, like it's such good quality.
that video, yeah, that has a play too coming.
All right, man. All right. So we can expect some music from
Yes,
Joey Oz.
absolutely,
All
100%.
right, man. That's good to know.
It's a promise.
That's good to know. Well, I'm not trying to eat up all of your night, Joe. I know it's a Friday night in California. How's the lockdown going there? They bringing restrictions back down? Or are you guys still
Dude, there's
free?
no like it's up now. Nobody even wears masks except for old people.
Oh, okay. Because I've been seeing like they're like going back under restrictions, but no, that's
Gosh.
cool.
I mean, I don't know. Me and Matt make jokes about it sometimes that we're gonna like leave the house with our masks on and everybody's gonna look at us like we're stupid. Like, yeah, dude, that shit ended like 6 months ago. What do you
Right, exactly.
just
Like,
because we don't leave. So I really don't care. A lot of restrictions, go ahead, whatever.
right.
I don't even notice it.
Well, and that's the thing. When you get in that zone, it's such a weird feeling because the world does not matter when you're doing your own thing like that. Like your fans do, obviously, but like your immediate world, like you feel so weird going up to the gas station or going out. Like at least for me, because I'm in my own little
Hmm.
world doing these videos, and like when I go out in public, like you know that you're different. Like you're
Yeah.
doing something that no one else is doing.
Yeah.
You feel like
No, I just feel like a weirdo. But yeah,
well, you are.
that's true.
I mean, straight weirdo. But that's what it takes, man. Stay weird, get weird.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
mind getting weird.
no,
I'll be the weirdo.
that's what we like about you, Joe. Like,
No,
in
I appreciate it. It's,
and that's what it takes in this day and age. The weirder you are, the more people like you. So start. Is Mad talk to you into getting a face tat yet? Are you doing OMG above the eyebrow or what?
no, yeah, actually, when I first got here, he was like, "We got to get some fucking tats on you."
Jimmy
But
says
now he's like,
Jimmy
"Don't
says
do it." He's like,
gray
"We got to get
ducks.
elephants." Gray ducks. That's a play in itself.
Okay. So
Uh,
I'm assuming instead of a weirdo, that's another term for a weirdo is gray duck.
well, we're gray ducks, but and that's something that which is weird that he said that because I don't think we've talked about it, but I think that needs it needs yeah, needs some life breathed into it.
All right, all right. Well, we'll be waiting.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on. Like it's like a watch, man. There's so many gears turning. It you just don't see. So there's a lot to be coming out, I would say, in the next couple months. I mean, Mad, I'm sure I'm probably gonna walk in the house and he's gonna be like, all right, man, let's fucking go. I just wrote a whole entire song.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you don't get it.
All right, let's
And
go.
this is your break right now. Like, I mean, so I hope everyone appreciates. Joey's literally he's taken over. We're at almost an hour and a half now. He's taken an hour and a half cigarette break while the Mad Child is probably patiently waiting for him to come in.
No, he already called. He called like 5 minutes ago. I
Oh,
ignored it.
oh shit. So
No, he's probably, but he's used to it though. I'll probably get a text message in the next 30 seconds, like, bro, fucking stop.
did you tell him you were doing this?
No, he left earlier. He kind of went off gallivanting.
Well, yeah, he does his own
So I
thing.
set
You're
up
allowed to do the
Casey,
same.
and left her to her own devices, recording for a little bit there. She knows I taught her how to use everything. So I'm sure she's probably wondering where the hell I'm at. Actually, she's probably watching. I wouldn't.
Well, she's probably hoping you'll come back in and save her.
Yeah, probably. That's very likely.
Well, I'm gonna ask
Uh,
I'm gonna ask the fans here on chat. If anybody has any questions, quick before we close this out. I know everyone's been waiting patiently and you know, um,
I'm
leaving.
surprised people are still there. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, dude. Yep. I
You
think
guys are soldiers.
that's what I'm
I've just
saying,
been
dude.
talking I've just been talking all this shit.
I mean,
People are still there. I thought it was maybe like 2 people, right?
nah, dude. No, we
Like
were up
3.
to we were up to 20 concurrent viewers at one time.
That's fucking sweet.
I mean, for this time at night, like in this small
Yeah,
channel, like
and a random live feed, which it's dope.
right.
It's hey, I don't care if it was one person, I'd still sit here and hang out
Well,
with them.
and
So,
that's what I like. I mean, people can obviously comment on the pre-recorded stuff,
mhm.
you know, and whatever. But this live, like, I can read their stuff and kind of give them their answer. It's like the Facebook Live, you know. You know what it is.
Yeah,
But uh,
yeah, no, and it doesn't matter to me anyway. Like I said, it bugs me to not respond to every single person's comment because every single person matters.
Andrew asked when we're coming back to North Branch. I'm just gonna say never.
No, not,
Unless
that
it's
wasn't me.
on a tour bus rolling through.
Or unless they reopen the Battle Shack.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, hey, speaking of NB Joe, there's a class reunion coming up. Are we gonna attend?
There's a what, huh?
There's a class reunion. Are we gonna attend?
Is there really?
Yeah, dude. It's this year is our. I think it's.
Oh,
I can't remember how many years or whatever. I mean, we dropped out. We weren't even paying attention. So I think it'd be cool
yeah.
though to like that would
Are
be
we
cool.
welcomed?
I think we're still suspended.
I got kicked out completely.
That's I think we'd be hauled out in cuffs if we went
Forced.
back. To be honest.
You're gonna have to send me the date.
Yeah, I
I
heard through the grapevine that we have
That would be pretty cool. I would
that
love to
would
do
be
that
cool to be like, yo, like
because I've actually noticed a lot of people that I would not expect uh, to follow any of this. Uh, leave some comments and share some things and stuff like that. I just didn't think anybody really gave a shit.
no, they
So
do,
it's
man,
cool.
and they're watching. Like that's what's crazy. Like I said, coming from a town that we do, not too many people care,
Yeah,
what you're really up to. But
yeah.
obviously, like what you're doing has made an impact, and people believe in you, man.
It's amazing. And now that COVID's over, touring time's coming up. So this should be quite the adventure.
Chantel wants to know if you've shown your dominance to baby yet.
To baby? Oh, me and baby, we box. You have no idea. Like
I,
full on arguments.
dude, I have a feeling that dog controls you. Like,
No, she tries to.
I bet, dude, she controls Mad Child.
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
no,
tell in the
she
videos,
wins. She wins sometimes, but sometimes she loses.
right?
But then, she's like a child. It's like we get into our arguments. Actually, she's like a girlfriend. We get our arguments, but then she'll just come curl up with me on the couch, and then Matt will get all jealous.
Oh, I
Like,
bet.
where's baby? Come come to bed. And she'll just look at him like, no, I'm gonna hang out here with him.
Well, that's because you're
But
up,
secretly inside, I'm like, get the fuck away from me, baby.
right? Chew, chewing up your Apple
uh,
Pen.
chewing no more. Yeah, chewing up shoes. She's she could be a little asshole, but she's a sweet dog. I think I just got to say that.
For the record, I love the dog.
It's like one of those things like, oh baby, come on. As soon as Mad Child's not in the room, like, fuck you,
Little shit.
Stay away from me.
That's
I'm gonna
badass,
hide your
dude.
dog treats.
Well, that's the thing. Like, everyone says they're a dog lover, but if you ever had to like spend serious time with someone else's dog, when you get to that point where you're spending that much time with someone else's dog, you're not a dog lover anymore because they're like children. They're like, I don't have to listen to you. You're not my dad.
Oh yeah,
You
like
know?
baby, yeah, baby hated me. Me and baby are cool. We're cool. We get into our bickering moments, but mostly when during live streams. I don't know if you've noticed that on every single fucking live stream,
Oh
but she
yeah,
knows.
Mad just he's always looking at you like Joey do something with his dog, and you just see your arm like halfway reach into the video and drag her out by the collar.
Oh yeah, do you ever hear me? Do you ever hear me underneath my breath in the camera? I'm fucking sick of this, baby. I'm fucking sick of it. We're going for a walk.
That's too funny. Well, hey, at least she reminds you to get out and have a cigarette break, man.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. Take my 1400th stroll around the same block.
Oh, I'm trying to read the comments here, but they're not making much sense, so I'm not gonna.
So I'm not gonna.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Well, whoever's in there in the comments, I love you. I appreciate you. Please keep sharing the video
For
because
sure.
it's going. I don't know if you know what Sophia is, but I got this notification that Like, oh, it's doing great. You hit number 61 on on YouTube Sophia.
No
No
way.
idea what that means. Yeah, not the slightest clue what that means. But
You haven't
I mean,
looked
it's a
it up?
cool little graphic. Nah, I mean, I tried, but then like some Sophia chick who sings popped up, so I gave up. I had other shit I had to do.
Oh, that's weird. YouTube Sophia. Yeah, something like some cartoon is popping up, but
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
weird, dude.
I'll screenshot it to you later.
Right on. No,
Maybe you could
that is cool to
figure it
get
out.
those little achievements from YouTube, you know, like it shows you that, you know, your work's paying off, people are seeing you and you're climbing that ladder, man. You
No, and people are so nice. Like the comments, I haven't seen. I
well,
don't think
and
I've seen any.
dude, that's what blew me away is like when I actually had the chance to go and watch the video and I was just I before I even watched it, I was going through the comments and it was nothing but love. Like I can't remember the last time I seen a video with that much, you know.
Yeah, I thought for sure there was gonna be some like people like whether it be like oh fuck this guy singing with his Justin Bieber haircut, and then like some comment,
Well,
some,
right, you know, I
and then fuck
expected
this guy crying, what a pussy, like
well,
yeah, you would think you'd see that, but it's been like love,
right, and that's
so it's amazing.
oh, Jimmy just said it's like when Mad Child clearly has Joey setting up the lives and then says, "I'm here alone." That's too funny.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, you know, I don't want to eat up your whole night. Like I said, it's a Friday night. You probably got some partying to do and, you know,
Yeah.
some more work to get done. We'll let you get
Yep.
back to it so you can get us those new fresh tracks. If you guys haven't already, go to Sick Fucks on YouTube. Check out Dog Tags, the newest song with Joey Oz. If you want to hear some spitting, I'll share that link right now. You know, I believe we can expect a lot to come from, you know, between Sick Fucks, OMG, Jimmy Don, Joey Oz, and Mad Child. I know everyone's here from that family, and I know everyone's going to continue to show you support, Joe, in whatever you do and wherever you go.
That's
So,
amazing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate taking the time to even sit and spend almost 2 hours talking to my ass. So
dude,
I,
I
I love you,
literally
man.
don't.
I love all of you. It's
No, we
fucking
love you
amazing.
too, man. I don't have a life, you know, and so this like being able to connect with you. One of these days, we're gonna sit down and do an actual like in-person interview, and you know, be able to
Yeah,
look back on all this and laugh, dude. But I hope you take care, Joe, and keep doing your thing and stay strong, brother.
I appreciate it, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Later.
Later.
All right, folks. I'm gonna get off. I gotta go take care of some business. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Thank you for coming. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. Go check it out. It's a great track. And Jimmy, if you're still listening, you know I know a lot of vets that would respect that track. It goes hard, and I really appreciate it. And keep doing your thing, Jimmy. To all of you that showed up tonight, you know, major thank you. This is my Friday night. This is what I enjoy doing. I think, you know, instead of going out and sitting at a bar somewhere, I'd much rather be doing this. This is I couldn't ask for much more, but I do have to get up and get off this chair. So I'm going to end it with that. But as always, folks, like always, stay safe, do something productive, and God